Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Sales Leadership Power View. Today we're going to talk about crossing that chasm from salesperson, high-performing salesperson, to sales manager. Not an easy chasm to cross, and many companies struggle with helping their salespeople become effective managers. Let's think about it for a second. What does it take to be an excellent salesperson? You've got to be aggressive, you've got to be competitive, you've got to be customer focused, you've got to be bold, you've got to be wanting to be number one, you've got to be independent, you've got to take control, you've got to take responsibilities for your results singularly. These kinds of things. Yes, you have to be a good listener as well, but how about the qualities that make for the great sales leader or manager? Now we've got to get things done through other people. We've got to be less competitive in terms of those people that we lead. We've got to become an effective leader, a motivator, a coach, a trainer. We've got to be empathetic. We've got to take kind of an HR perspective from time to time. And so we have to wear a lot of different hats, if you will, to be effective. And so a lot of salespeople struggle because they've never gotten customized specific training for their organization to cross that chasm from becoming a salesperson to becoming a sales manager. And they wonder why people don't listen to them, or they don't have faith in them, or they don't follow them, or they can't get them to perform the way they used to perform. And it creates great levels of frustration. Let me offer this up to you. There's really 4 hats that you have to wear to be an effective sales leader or manager. Number 1, you've got to be an effective leader. You've got to inspire people to get from where they are to where you want to go. How to get from the bitter place to the better place. You've got to convince them you can cross that chasm, that you as a region or a territory can achieve success, that you can exceed the sales number. They've got to develop faith in you because you live by your values. You have to live with integrity. You've got to be an outstanding leader. Second thing, you've got to be an incredible coach. You've got to help them not from a performance coaching standpoint where you're co-traveling with them just to evaluate their behavior for a performance review. You've got to co-travel with them to look for areas that you can help them develop and become better. And they've got to have faith in you that you truly are the one who can help them get better. And if they get better, they're going to be more successful and make more money. Third, you've got to become an expert at pipeline management. You've got to help them proactively manage that sales pipeline so they pursue the best opportunities and that they advance those opportunities through the sales process in the most efficacious manner. And so you've got to be an expert at making sure your entire region has developed a very robust and healthy pipeline. And lastly, to be a superstar sales manager, you've got to become an expert talent scout. You've got to develop a talent-based hiring profile, not based solely on gut, but based on science. Remember, you have to go back to those best practices into your sales process and identify those behaviors that lead to success in your organization. And then you must develop a profile and some interview questions so that you can find that kind of talent. And you've got to keep bench. You've got to be interviewing all the time so that if one of your star performers should depart, you're ready to move and put somebody else in as a replacement. So if you become a great leader, a great coach, a great proactive strategic pipeline manager, and a great talent scout, you're well on your way to becoming an outstanding sales leader. And I highly recommend that you consider or have your organization consider hiring someone to come in and help you develop a very customized sales management training program so your sales managers perform at peak and that your entire organization has an opportunity to knock the cover off the ball. Thank you very much. Have a great day.